Well, thousands of federal workers are already fired, and yet encouraging news from the chairman of Alabama's Republican Party. He believes Huntsville will largely be spared from the massive cuts. Wait, reporter Jim Abbott joins us live from just outside Redstone Arsenal tonight. Jim, why is he so optimistic?
Well, Nikhil, John Wall says that something that really works in Alabama's favor is President Trump likes Alabama. He didn't have to come here on the campaign trail because Alabama's not a swing state, but he came here every time he was asked. The main reason for optimism, though, is the federal workforce here is so tied strongly into national defense, and that is something that President Trump fully supports. The mass firings throughout the federal government Thursday and Friday total in the thousands, with more to come over the next 4 days. The Trump administration's goal? To cut up to 10% of the federal workforce. John Wall, chairman of Alabama's Republican Party, says he agrees with the move.
This is a correction from bad policy, and to be fair, from both the Republican and the Democrat Party over the last 20, 30, 40, and 50 years, as government has outgrown and spends more than it brings in.
Naturally, thoughts turn to Huntsville, Redstone Arsenal, and NASA especially, and the potential for big cuts there.
I don't think we're going to feel as much in Huntsville, especially with the reputation Huntsville has with the Trump administration, with Trump himself, and with Republican leadership.
Wall believes the cuts will hit Washington much harder, and in agencies that don't have a large presence in the Tennessee Valley.
The Department of the Interior put in a $12 million pickleball court in Las Vegas. Another department spent billions of dollars on ghost towns. Those areas are not in defense. Those areas are not in aerospace. They're not in space exploration. And so I think we're safe here because what is done in Huntsville are critical services that actually serve the American people.
The FBI, Missile Defense, NASA, all agencies where Wall thinks actually more jobs could be added in the future. And his hope is that where there are cuts, they're done with tariffs and cutting taxes in mind.
Where there will be private sector jobs available for anyone who does lose their position with the federal government, because we want to create a stronger economy.
Believes that the FBI and Missile Defense could actually add more jobs once all of this shakes out. He also says keep an eye on Space Command. He fully expects that President Trump, once again, will advocate for the headquarters to be in Huntsville. Live in Huntsville with coverage you can count on, Jim Abbott, Way 31 News.